even though they may have had chains on their hands and on their feet. With their mouths they sang, "Oh freedom over me. And before I be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free." There's nothing new about protest songs empowering our people, for they would often use their songs as modes of communication so that nobody else would know exactly what they were saying. Right. Steal away to Jesus. Steal away home. I ain't got long to stay here. But Rolling Stone magazine pins the top 100 protest songs. Coming in at number 3 was a tune by Billie Holiday, "Southern Trees Bear Strange Fruit." Blood on. Coming in at number 2 was a newer number by Public Enemy, "Fight the Power." We got to fight the powers that be. But coming in at number 1 was a tune that has just been sang here. It was written in 1963. On October the 8th, Sam Cooke was due to perform at the Municipal Auditorium in Shreveport, Louisiana, the city of my birth. There was, on the north side of town, the Holiday Inn Hotel, where Sam Cooke had already arranged for both he and his band to stay when he got to Shreveport, Louisiana. Having already appeared on American Bandstand, Sam Cooke was a prominent artist. And one of my favorite records by Sam Cooke is Live at the Copa. Check it out sometime when you're not too holy. If you're not too holy, check out Live at the Copa by Sam Cooke. You would enjoy that record. But on October the 8th in 1963, after Sam Cooke had come to prominence, he already had a household name among the African American community. But after he was reaching the height of his fame, he was performing at the Municipal Auditorium, and he goes to the Holiday Inn Hotel in downtown Shreveport, and once the attendant sees that he is African American, she says that there are no rooms available. Sam Cooke begins to say, "Well, I know that I have a reservation for this hotel. I called ahead." And she said to him point blankly, "We don't serve colors here." After Sam Cooke goes back and forth for a moment, he is told by his wife, "We should leave. We don't want any trouble in this town." So they leave the Holiday Inn Hotel and they go to a part of that town which is known as the Bottom. It is the black side of town. And it has one hotel that's owned by African Americans, and it's called the Castle Hotel. The Castle Hotel is really nothing but a house, really. A house with about 6 rooms, and before he could check in to the Castle Hotel, he's met by the police of Shreveport, Louisiana, who says, "We have a warrant for your arrest. You've been disturbing the peace in this city." And after they take Sam Cooke and his entourage to the downtown jail and shake him down for a few bucks, they let him go so that he can perform at the Municipal Auditorium. This is the year of 1963. It is October. It's been a year of much tragedy. It's been a year of overwhelming injustice for the African American people. Sam Cooke leaves Shreveport. He goes back Africans and Mexicans and Venezuelans are herded together, labeled as criminals and hauled off to God knows where, for God knows how long. We believe a change is going to come. And even now, my brothers and my sisters, as Medicaid is in the balance, as the Justice Department proposes to be eradicated, even in the face of this, we believe a change is going to come. This is always the position of our faith. So we come this morning to this epistle which Peter wrote to the believers who are scattered abroad, what is modern day Turkey, across Asia Minor. Peter writes them a letter. And in that letter, 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 10, but the God of all grace, after you have suffered for a little while, will establish you, confirm you, and settle you. Why have we come to this particular passage of Scripture? I'm so pleased that you should ask. We have come to 1 Peter because Peter is writing to a people who have been scattered, just as our people were scattered, taken from the homeland of Africa, scattered across the Caribbean on into the United States. God still speaks to people who are scattered because no matter where we are, God is. And we will never go a place where God is not. O Lord, thou hast searched me, and thou hast known me. Thou knowest my down sitting and my uprising. Thou art acquainted with all my ways. There's not a word in my tongue that you do not know altogether. And I know it's been a stormy 2025, but I want to tell you, my brothers and my sisters, despite what it looks like, a change is, yes. Any faith walkers in the house this morning, that we as a people, we do not live by what a thing looks like. Now faith is the substance of things, but the evidence of things. We believe in spite of what we see. I don't care who's in the White House. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, the world and they that dwell therein. For he has founded it upon the seas and established it upon the flood. You're not here because of no president. You are here because of the Prince of Peace. Give him glory. And I know that there's much for us to be concerned about. But despite the present plight, let us maintain the proper perspective. For we have a partner who has already been proven. If we didn't have a partner, there would be something for us to worry about. But we have a partner this morning. Even in the face of these glaring injustices, even though the highest ranking official of the Pentagon has been released, probably because he was African American, but a change